Wanderlei de Souza Pereira of Brazil, preparing for his 5th bout of the 2023 World Championships here in Tashkent. A points winner of Alakon Abdullayev of Uzbekistan at the semi-final stage, eliminating the Uzbekistan national champion and 2022 Asian Continental Under-22 gold medalist with a wonderful display of quality boxing, invariably behind a low-held guard. Approaching the boxing ring for his 2nd appearance at an IBA Senior World Championships is the reigning defending champion from Belgrade 2021, and that is Cuba's Yoenli Feliciano Hernandez Martinez, 25 years of age, lives in Camgui. In Belgrade 2 years ago, he won a magnificent 6 contests out of 6 to claim top spot on the podium, including eliminating the man he's about to face today, Wanderlei de Souza Pereira, in the 1st preliminary round. So this, a rematch on the World Championship stage, this time for the top prize of the gold medal in the 75 kilogram middleweight division. So both boxers approach center ring for the final instructions.
Ladies and gentlemen, our fighters are ready.
Mr. Helmi Sassi of Tunisia is our referee. And we are underway. 75 kilogram middleweight action, the gold medal bout between two stylish boxers who know all about one another. Both men operating out of the orthodox stance. The man wearing blue, who has started terrifically with stinging left jabs and poking right crosses, is Yoenli Feliciano Hernandez. You see his name embossed on his jersey in gold, and that is a privilege that reigning global champions from the IBA World Championships or the Olympic Games are afforded. The opponent wearing red is Wanderlei de Souza Pereira of Brazil, part of a 7-man Brazilian team, 3 quarter-finalists, 2 medalists, and Pereira, the sole finalist of the 2 medalists that emerged from Brazil's 7-man team. Nice left jab landed by Hernandez. You see, it's both men in their 5th bout of Belgrade, of Tashkent 2023. That Hernandez is such a composed operator in the boxing ring. And again, he getting the better of that exchange, that right cross to end the coming together, the most eye-catching shot of the trade-off. But we've seen in the 67 kilogram gold medal bout, Muhyiddin Hujai was able to turn the tables on Dulatbek Bawov. That these guys have so much film from IBA boxing tournaments, and indeed they've shared the ring together on the World Championship stage. What will Pereira have learned that he will be able to implement? Because in many respects he's facing a carbon copy of his own style, but Hernandez has used his style to box his way through to number 1 in the world in terms of claiming the gold medal. He enters here as the tournament number 3 seed and ranked number 3 in the world, but he's got that reputation, and that's why his name is emblazoned in gold on the rear of his jersey. Beautiful left jab once again, and he's just flowing so wonderfully. Pereira looking to establish his own rhythm, switching momentarily to southpaw, but not finding the range out of the port-sided stance. Good left hand dug into the body from the left-handed stance by Pereira. Hernandez just long with his attempted right cross. And again, you see it's a jab without reply coming from the reigning champion. And in a contest such as this, as there's nice defenses with the right forearm and then the block with the right glove from Hernandez, in a contest such as this where point-scoring punches are at such a premium, while landing the greater number of them for my money in this gold medal bout has been the man in blue, punctuated by that left jab right there. Terrific work over the course of the opening round by Yoenli's Feliciano Hernandez in the first 3 minutes of this middleweight final. Pereira having his moments, but again, that was how the better of the exchanges were being earned by the reigning champion, because whatever success Pereira was able to enjoy, invariably the last and indeed stronger word was coming from the man in blue. IBA live scoring will bring us confirmation of the result, but my impression here ringside at the Humo Arena is that it's the man in blue who took it, and that is the verdict of the 5 scoring judges seated around the boxing ring. Clean sweep of the cards for Yoenli's Feliciano Hernandez. And here is calm and indeed joy coming from that blue corner. So into the second round then, Pereira will be aware, courtesy of the IBA live scoring, that he's conceded the first, but look at the manner in which Hernandez is setting out his stall. Having danced and flicked and darted his way through the opening round, he's planted his feet and is looking to get far more pop on his punches, scoring to both head and body. Pereira having moments of success as well, but again, the greater amount of success coming from Hernandez during a blistering first 20 seconds of this second round. Nice right hook landed by Pereira, who's back as an orthodox boxer once again. Exchange of jabs. Now Hernandez up on his toes and using the space of the ring rather than operating out of ring center. Nice movement when seemingly confined against the strands, and just showing his strength by hoisting up Pereira, who employed a headlock. Good left hook to the body on the resumption from Pereira, perhaps his best shot of the entire contest. I mentioned the credentials of the emerging IBA boxing nation that is Brazil, and the Robson Conceição claiming their first Olympic title in front of his home fans in Rio 2016. Herbert de Souza claiming middleweight gold with that dramatic come from behind win against Alexander Kizniak in Tokyo 2021. But as for Cuba, an established powerhouse nation, we're here in the 22nd edition of the IBA World Championships. The first edition was staged in the Cuban capital, Havana. They sent 13 men to this tournament, 12 quarterfinalists, 6 medalists and 4 finalists. As the men just trading misses during that coming together before Pereira found a range to the body, turning some shots beneath the elbows of the reigning champion. Good work to the body once again from Pereira, and that's good intelligence, because trying to pin down the head of such an elusive boxer, a nice uppercut during that cluster from the left hand of Hernandez, but the body will inevitably move less than the head, and Pereira has targeted the torso to good effect. Seems starting that attempted combination downstairs once again, scoring left jab from the reigning champion. So it was a frenetic start to the round, as again Pereira looks to target his man's torso with straight punches this time. Left hook was off the mark, and again bolo shot to the body. Nice punch picking from Pereira, but Hernandez very difficult to disrupt his rhythm if he scores with a flicking left jab, cracks it out again and lands on the target of Pereira's chin. There's a right cross, and in the closing seconds of this second round, having started the round strongly, Hernandez has just produced some quality with darting singles from both flanks. The left jab, the right cross, and that effectively the final action of the second round. So another very good round of boxing produced by the reigning champion, but Pereira did a lot better for my money in that round. Will it be enough for him to take a share for any of the 5 scoring judges. He went to the body very effectively indeed. Dug in a left hook that was really eye-catching and had plenty of leverage on it as well. So good change of tactics applied by the Brazilian corner and implemented by Pereira. Fans in attendance here at the Humo Arena being treated to boxing of the highest order on this first day of finals. So Pereira taking the second round for judge number 1 from Russia. It was a 4-1 split in favor of the reigning champion. Now, being sent to a neutral corner is Pereira, and that's because there's too much petroleum jelly on the face of Hernandez. So the third and final round underway. Beautiful right hand from around his kneecap and then pivoting off the line. There's the same shot once again. And we're seeing the full repertoire of Yoenis Feliciano Hernandez on display during the course of this final. He's demonstrated his prowess on the back foot. At the start of the second round, he planted his feet and was aggressive. Nice right uppercut after making his man miss. There he's operating out of the Philly shell on flat feet at center ring. Wonderfully accomplished operator. And again, the moratorium on the ban on professional boxing has been lifted. It was lifted in 2022, and one wonders whether this man will join his teammates on those team-like promotions in Mexico and down in South America in Venezuela, because he's got a style that would be ideally suited as it turns a beautiful right uppercut underneath and a straight right cross. And Pereira, give the man credit for continuing to compete, but he's being bested in this gold medal bout thus far between these boxers who met in their first World Championships in Belgrade 2 years ago. Probably 18 months ago to be exact, because the World Youth Championships took place in the first half of the year. And the Senior Championships, as Hernandez scores a good left hand to the body, and then a good portion of the round for Pereira, who scored body then head. But the Senior Championships in Belgrade took place in the midst of winter, so not quite 2 full calendar years. But nonetheless, here in this rematch, Pereira acquitting himself very well indeed, but trailing 20 points to 18 for 4 of the 5 scoring judges with the 3 minutes remaining. He's just picked off by a right cross, goes in search of the right cross of his own. But wonderful development in the intervening years between the 2 global championships by Pereira and Hernandez, as is so often the case when a boxer ascends to the highest level of their code, being in the pro ranks, as uppercuts being turned underneath and checking the chin of Pereira. Because it's all very well having the talent as a right cross lands off the ropes for Hernandez once again, but it's all very well being told that you have the talent, but to go out there and execute and accomplish what observers have been telling you you're capable of since you entered the gym, well, that's another matter altogether. Terrific uppercut success to the chin, and then scoring points to the body is Hernandez, and he has produced another masterful display in all manners of boxing. Up on his toes on the back foot, planting his feet in center ring, on flat feet, hitting without getting hit, and that will surely see him ascend to the World Championship gold medal rostrum for the 2nd successive championships. Wanderlei de Souza Pereira deserves immense credit for the quality that he has demonstrated during the course of this tournament. But I think for the 2nd time in as many bouts, Yoenis Feliciano Hernandez Martinez will prove to be the governor once again. He's being halted from going to exchange salutations with the red corner, because we're about to get the official announcement that, for my money, we'll see Hernandez crowned as the world middleweight champion for the 2nd successive time.
CUB for the rewarding and gold medalist for your elite men's 71 to 75 kg middleweight championship title. We go to the judges' scorecards where all your judges see it the same way, ruling in favor of your winner by points declared by unanimous decision. To the blue corner,
So for the second IBA World Championships in succession, Yoeንli Feliciano Hernandez Martinez has boxed his way to middleweight gold. A sensational series of displays, winning 5 contests out of 5, and that is why he is breaking into his customary post-fight celebration, dancing on the canvas of the boxing ring as fluidly as he demonstrated during the course of the contest. Fantastic performance from Hernandez. He comes away with his second World Championship gold medal and $200,000 US, adding to the $100,000 that he earned when he claimed gold in Belgrade. As for Wanderlei de Souza Pereira, it's a magnificent silver medal for him. Competed all the way through the contest, but met a man with greater ability and experience at this stage of their respective IBA boxing careers. Some of the action from the contest. Feliciano will be able to retain that gold lettering on his singlet because he is the winner once again and still the 75 kilogram IBA middleweight world champion, and he will have a pair of glittering gold medals in his trophy cabinet.